What's up, guys? Just heading over to Starbucks, do a little writing, but I wanted to check in with you guys and talk a little bit about the number one issue that for sale by owner people actually face when they try to sell their house. I see this mistake happen all the time, and it's so simple to fix and it's so impactful that I felt like I should just go ahead and make a video while I had time now. So, first of all, Zillow, okay? All the buyers are there. We know that already. About 50% of all people who are searching for a house will end up on one of Zillow's property sites, whether that's Zillow.com, Trulia that they bought, Trulia.com, and many, many other sites. There's like, 10, 15 sites that Zillow owns at this point that just have a ton of buyer traffic. That is that's their whole business, right? It's buyer traffic. So the way Zillow really makes money is by selling buyer leads to premier agents, to real estate agents who are paying to have those leads come to them. And Zillow has set up their entire website for this, okay? So if you actually go and look at a house for sale, do yourself a favor. Go look at the people who are selling for sale by owner right now, or that are selling at all that's on Zillow. Take a look at the site and see how on the sidebar, if you were to fill out that little contact form, and I'll go ahead and put it on the screen now and you'll see it. I'll walk you through this as I go here. But you'll see this little contact form, right? And there's 3 premier agents that paid to have their contact information listed. So if a buyer's interested in a property, they can actually fill that card out, and it's not going to go to the seller that actually owns the property, and it's not going to go to the selling agent. Often it's going to go to a premier agent who paid for the lead. That's how Zillow makes their money. Now, how that's relevant for a for sale by owner is this. When you go to list your house, you're no different. All of your buyer leads are being encouraged to contact the premier agent as well. You're not exempt from this, okay? And so what happens is somebody stumbles on your house and they like it. They're being encouraged every step of the way to not contact you for more information, but to contact basically a random real estate agent that's paying for the leads, okay? And I don't fault Zillow for this, and I don't fault premier agents. Everyone's trying to eat, everyone's trying to make a living. I totally appreciate it and understand it. But what's happening is you're losing a lot of your buyer leads. It's just that simple. You're losing a lot of your potential customers because of what's going on there. So here's what I want you guys to do. The number one thing you have to do, and it's so simple. It's so simple. At the top of your listing, as a for sale by owner, at the top of your listing, if you're not in the MLS, you have control over the listing copy that's on Zillow, okay? If you're in the MLS with a flat fee agent, then you can't do this. So if you're a flat fee MLS person, that's fine. You're gonna be okay anyway, so don't worry about it, okay? You can move on from this video now. But if you're just strictly for sale by owner and you wanna try to sell your own house, what I need you to do now is take your cell phone number and at the top of your listing description, put in the listing description, you must call this number if you want more information about this house, okay? Put it in caps lock if you want, all right? Put it right at the top. The very first thing people should see is this, okay? The reason why you have to do this is you want your buyer leads to contact you directly and not contact a premier agent or somebody else who has nothing to do with your property. So this is what I want you guys to do. It's very small, it's very simple, but it's extremely important that you do all you can. As a for sale by owner, the deck is already stacked against you, so you don't need to make it any harder than it already is. So this is what I want you guys to do. Just put that very simple thing. You must call this number and put your cell phone number, okay? Or if you're not comfortable doing that, put a burner cell phone number that forwards to your cell phone number so you can protect your real number. And put that right at the top, because that's what's going to sell it. That's what's going to help sell your house. because most people that are perusing Zillow are not necessarily savvy enough to like navigate the nuances of the platform. And a lot of people are like, that think they're contacting you are actually contacting a Premier Agent, okay? And so make sure you do that. And that's gonna be the #1 tip that I can give you on Zillow. So yes, pictures are important. And so you'll need to be like really on your game on pictures. And I'll talk about pictures in another video. But if you're gonna try to do this, first of all, understand it's gonna be tough. You gotta give yourself every advantage you can, okay? So make sure you do that. In some upcoming videos, some other topics we're gonna cover that I get a lot of questions about. I guess my readers hit me up so much about these questions. But another thing that pops up a lot is Facebook Marketplace, how to leverage that. Hey, people are selling a lot of stuff, household goods, cars. You might as well try your house on there if you're already trying to sell it yourself, right? So we're gonna cover Facebook Marketplace. We're gonna cover how to run a Facebook local ads to get more coverage for your house. And we're gonna do a little bit of Craigslist and say, hey, is Craigslist still relevant in 2018? We're gonna unpack that. And we're gonna unpack some other topics. Flat fee MLS is on the docket of topics. So just stay tuned, guys. We're gonna be talking a lot about this in months ahead, in the weeks ahead. So stay tuned. Thanks.